Okay, but you don't detain people in handcuffs.
So
okay, because Karen over there called you guys. I heard him see if he's got warrants. I avoided him. Okay, this is not the answer. And then this guy right here, Mr. Bailey, demanding my ID for no crime. Investigation starts there. He would have told you the story that there was no crime committed.
Why is he leaving?
Right?
He's so aggressive.
Why are you leaving in handcuffs? No, you don't. Not physically. Not physically. Not like this. Want me to put you in handcuffs of what you did to me? I'm suing this city. I'm getting a fucking lawyer. I've been watching all these videos of this kind of stuff here, and it was just videos. Now I've been involved in it. This changes the narrative for me personally. All right? Because I know my fucking rights. She just violated my Fourth Amendment right.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Thank you all for tuning into the channel where we like to point out police corruption, hypocrisy, and the silliest of things they like to do when out dealing with the general public. Today's video features the Roy City Police Department from the state of Texas and is brought to you by the way of this channel here, going by the name of George Melendez. George and his family get mixed up in an altercation with another gentleman who eventually ended up calling the police on them. Not much context was given pre the video you're about to see, but when they get there, you guys will notice almost immediately that their focus is quickly turned to the one that doesn't want to give up their rights. And it's videos like these that keep popping up on the internet that show there isn't a situation cops just can't make worse. This is also the reason why you record your police interactions while standing up for your rights. Although I think you guys will ultimately be satisfied with what happens at the end. I want you guys to go ahead and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'll go ahead and see you guys at the end of the video.
Tell me what happened.
No, you need to talk to him. I don't got nothing to say.
Well, that's our job. So we get your
I understand your job.
Okay.
Again, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Talk to him. He's the one that called you, not me.
So you don't want to tell us what happened?
I'm not going to.
I don't want the story.
I don't have a story to tell. I don't tell stories.
Okay.
So
I said
go.
that you cut him off.
I did not cut nobody off. Again, ask him. We're in a fucking drive-thru at McDonald's. It's not that goddamn serious. So, that's what I'm telling you.
I can
And if he wants to make a big deal out of nothing, that's on him. I'm not frustrated.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. So I'm driving away. I didn't.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
Yeah, but you don't need it.
Yeah,
you don't?
we absolutely do,
No,
sir.
no, man.
Ya la necesitan.
No, you got it messed up.
You are involved in
Nope.
investigation.
But go investigate. No, you don't. I didn't do nothing. I didn't commit a
Sir,
crime.
Absolutely.
Negative.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a negative, man. You're not gonna get it.
Please don't interfere with the investigation because they're gonna have to put you in jail.
Take me to jail, then.
Well, I
George,
mean, that's the thing. Is
no
we
te
don't want
bajes.
to
Take me to
No
jail.
te bajes.
You're violating my rights.
No te bajes.
Hey,
You're interfering
No
with
te
the investigation.
bajes.
there is no investigation.
No
Listen.
te bajes.
Listen.
No te
Listen.
bajes.
Listen.
I understand.
I'll go to jail because you're gonna violate my rights. Yeah, you are. My First and my Fourth Amendment rights.
Hold on.
You understand?
Listen.
Because he's trying to take me to jail over not identifying myself.
Yes,
Are
because
your body cam's on?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't see the red light on yours. Is it on?
Yes, sir, it's on.
So
Okay.
listen.
Make sure you got it because I will sue the shit out of you.
Let me explain something.
I will sue the shit out of you guys. There is no crime committed.
Are you gonna let me
There is
explain?
no crime
Are you gonna
committed.
let me explain?
No, because there's no crime
Okay,
committed.
well, give us
You
your
understand?
ID.
I don't need to give you my ID. I didn't do
100%.
nothing. There's no
Okay,
crime
go ahead, sit
committed.
down.
This man is actually correct. Failure to identify is a secondary charge. That means the cops still need an initial charge in order to charge him with failure to ID. And that brings up a huge point that cops are being trained improperly and they're being put in this position by their superiors.
Yep, no problem.
George,
No problem.
really?
Yep.
Are you
sue him.
serious?
Just don't stop recording. We're gonna
get the reason for why he's
We're
being
gonna sue him. We're gonna sue him.
interfering with
I need your supervisor.
interfering with what
I need your
investigation?
supervisor. I need your supervisor. Don't stop recording.
No, we do.
Can you
Hey,
double
it's
up?
gonna be tight. Can you put your arms a little bit
I
closer?
can't.
Okay.
Can you double up? Get the supervisor right here. Don't stop recording.
He's on his
Yes,
way.
ma'am. You're violating my rights. I'm going to sue the shit out of both of you. What's your name and badge? No, sir. There's no crime
We
committed.
just need to.
So is that a
All you have
misdemeanor
to
or a
do
felony?
is-
Is that a misdemeanor or a
If you
felony?
would just not
Is that a
interfere with the
misdemeanor or a felony?
investigation.
I don't care.
Listen,
There's
listen.
no investigation.
Listen,
Your investigation starts there.
Right.
I'm going to sue you. What's your name and badge number for the record?
Hey, it's Officer Carmen 757.
Yours?
Officer Bailey,
Thank you.
Are you
Because
willing
I'm
to
gonna.
listen to us
I'm,
now?
no, I'm not. I want your supervisor. I don't want to say a damn word to you guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to sue the shit out of the city of Roy City.
Okay.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Actually, hold on, wait. Let me catch you now. Okay. Want to step first?
And then it's and I don't condense. I don't
Can you face that
search
way?
and seizures. Okay, so remember that for the record.
Okay.
I'm
Do you
suing
have
the shit
anything
out of you
on
guys.
you?
I've been
Do you
waiting
have
for
anything
this.
on you?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. You don't have anything on
I don't
you?
answer
That's
questions.
important.
I don't
Tell me.
answer questions.
Okay.
What part of that do you not understand?
Okay. Well, you're not.
I'm gonna sue the shit out of you guys. I've been waiting for this. I watch all these First Amendment videos, and this is what I've been waiting for. I got you, motherfucker. You guys are
All you had to do is
I don't gotta do shit. Go investigate. You don't need my fucking license for what?
identify you as
Look,
being
you don't need to
involved
identify
in
me
that.
for shit. I didn't do nothing. That's not a crime.
We don't know that, sir.
No, there's no crime.
The man just said there's no crime and the cop says we don't know that, sir. So this cop is admitting that they're willing to put people in handcuffs even when they don't know that there's a crime. Help me understand that, folks. Leave some comments.
Okay, well,
There's no, what's the crime? What is a crime? What are they calling for?
disturbance.
Disturbance of what kind of
Disturbance of
disturbance?
his peace, that's it. He's
Well,
just
what?
bugging.
Of what? It's verbal? I mean, is that, that's not physical?
That's what we're
There's no crime. I'm trying to...
So you're being overly aggressive and we're just
No,
trying to
because you
explain
guys
the
don't need my fucking ID. What part of that don't you fucking understand? God damn, you guys are fucking stupider than I thought. I don't want you fucking, I want your goddamn supervisor. You guys are stupid. That man trying to argue with his daughter in his car, and I told him, shut the fuck up and back away. That's something got
And that's fucking crazy. Why is he still sitting over there all free when he's the one that caused the disturbance?
That's why we're trying to get you side of the story. Okay, listen, I'm gonna explain it. Will you let me explain it to you without you? Huh? I'm not cop explaining it. I'm explaining it to you. No, I'm not. So whenever there's a call, listen, just listen to me. So you don't know.
And folks, this here is the result of those who decide to forward their time on these so-called First Amendment videos on YouTube. Absolute monsters who know how to stand up for their rights are then bred. This here, folks, is exactly what they're afraid of, because as you can see, it goes against their so-called protocol to identify everyone without any reason. It all starts with cops who just don't know how to do their jobs correctly. Under the 4th Amendment of the United States Constitution of America, you have a right to refuse unlawful searches and seizures. As they are telling this man, they are literally trained to violate everyone's 4th Amendment basically at every call they go to. This man does not budge once when they unnecessarily push the issue for his ID. This should be a standard procedure to not retaliate when someone doesn't want to give up their rights, but it seems to be quite the exact opposite of that. Remember, folks, there is no investigation if there is no crime committed. Unfortunately, what you guys are seeing here is obviously just another situation of cops making everything worse when they arrive. Keep watching.
So it gotta be some fucking bullshit, man. Y este también, ¿por qué se ponga fastidioso? I know. Yeah, relax.
It is the way that it is. Okay, so are you gonna let me explain it to you now? Or are you gonna argue? And we absolutely are. Okay, so listen, the way it works is there was a disturbance, okay? And so whenever we put on a disturbance, we ID everybody involved. Okay? And yeah, that is the way it works. That's part of our job.
No, because...
We're not gonna listen. We are out here for a disturbance. We're figuring out what the disturbance is.
He caused the disturbance.
That's why we're trying to investigate to figure out. Exactly. And nothing needs to happen. And nothing needs to happen.
Dice ese güey, te va a contar las otras que hicieron ahí en la
I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. Absolutely not. I'm done listening. No, I'm done. I'm
That's where
trying
your
to explain.
investigation should have started.
And it did start there.
No, it did not.
Hang tight.
Listen, we don't want to take him to jail. We just need him to identify himself. That's it. So whenever we have an investigation, all we do is we gather both parties' IDs, and it's for our notes, okay? It's for our case notes. That's all we do. That's all we wanted was his information. And then whenever you don't give us your ID, right now he's impeding our investigation. We're unable. So you have to identify yourself. That's a law, okay? So that's what I'm trying to explain to him. We just need his ID to identify him. We don't want to have to take him to jail. It's the last thing we want to do.
Just wow, folks. Talk about another level of cops planning 101 propaganda. This here is probably the most amount of lies I've heard any cop spew in just in under a few seconds. First, they said they don't want to take this man to jail, which I can tell you guys right now is an absolute lie. Then they tell the passenger that it is a law where they are obligated to identify themselves, which also cannot be further from the truth. Upon being hired as a cop, I'm guessing one procedure you must have to learn is to know how to deceive the public. Either that, or the only type of people they hire are complete narcissists. I want everyone watching this right now to always keep in mind how cops are lawfully allowed to lie to you. I can almost guarantee you guys they still would have taken this man to jail if she had given them his information, which is what they want. They will try to get the people to turn on each other if it helps benefit them. It is never about what is in your best interest. It's also impossible to have an investigation if there was no crime committed.
That's it. Is there a way you could talk to him? We don't want to have to take him to jail if we don't have to take him to jail. No? Do y'all want to tell me what happened?
It started with him.
It's not a crime. That's the thing. Is it like you guys argue?
It started with that man.
Okay. Okay. Exactly. And I understand. And I understand. So all we were going to come do is come and diffuse the situation.
You need to talk to him.
Exactly. And we had an officer over there talking to him.
Well, I can't tell you anything now.
We're
He
just trying to
started.
figure out what happened. That's all we're doing is identifying.
Well, he's gonna tell you what happened because he's the one that caused everything.
Okay, so you guys don't. Your failure to ID because you want us to talk to him, but he's already been talked to.
I mean, he's
That's
the
what I don't
one.
understand.
That's who you need to talk to.
Okay, but he's already been talked to.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
We're trying to get your side of the story. That's what
We don't really have a side to tell if he's the one that made the call. He said everything, so whatever he said.
Okay, so he made the call. So you tell me why he would have made that call.
That's his issue. Do you see him? He's
doing
about 3 or 4 turns while we're just standing in line. That's his issue. So go ahead and get his side of the story.
Yeah,
That's
he's the one that got all
And you don't want a side of the
aggressive,
story.
We
and
don't need a side of the story because we didn't do anything.
All right.
he's the one that's. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Damn, did it close? Shit.
Don't say nothing.
That's fucking crazy. Why is he in the truck with the fucking...
I know.
Crazy motherfucker
He's the one
over here.
that caused everything. He's the one that's being all crazy. Pon el teléfono. Don't worry about it. Just ponle ahí lo que están diciendo.
But we're trying to figure out the options.
Este güey también.
I'm suing the city of Roy City. For the record, I hope you got your body cams on. You look good. Can you put this shit out of the way? You can't fucking get up.
Calmado.
Don't stop recording.
Ajá, calmado.
Because I'm gonna
Calmada,
sue you.
yes.
I need
Tenemos.
incident number, and I need everybody's names here.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. So why am I in handcuffs? Over here, please, for the record. Why am I in handcuffs?
You're being detained for investigation.
Okay, but you don't detain people in handcuffs.
So,
Okay? Because Karen over there called you guys. I heard him see if he's got warrants. I avoided him, okay? This is not the answer. And then this guy right here, Mr. Bailey, demanding my ID for no crime. Investigation starts there. He would have told you the story. That there was no crime committed.
Why is he leaving?
Right?
He's so
Why are you
aggressive.
in handcuffs? No, you don't. Not physically. Not physically. Not like this. Want me to put you in handcuffs of what you did to me? You violated my rights. It's not arguing. Shut the fuck up and get in your car. You're dismissed. Get me out of these fucking handcuffs. Sir, get me out of these handcuffs, please.
Okay.
This is not right.
Okay.
I did nothing wrong. It was an argument, that's it.
Why did he leave?
what's your first name?
You don't need
What
to know
would
that.
you like to be called?
Good citizen.
Okay, good citizen.
Yes, sir.
So, here's the deal.
There's no deal. Just explain to me, please. Get me out of these handcuffs. I don't want to be in handcuffs.
When I
Yeah,
take you in handcuffs,
deja.
you're not gonna get crazy with me or anything.
I'm not getting crazy, sir.
Déjalo.
I don't get crazy. I don't get crazy.
And this is why our videos and channels are important, folks. When you know your rights, you do not bow down to this type of abuse. You stand up for your rights. And when you stand up for your rights, you stand up for everyone's rights. When you give up your rights, you make it hard on everybody else. This cop told this man, here's a deal. And this man said, there is no deal. We're not here to make deals with cops, folks. This man was never aggressive with the cops. He didn't push on them. He didn't punch them. He didn't do anything to them. The only ones that were aggressive were the cops. They're the ones that put this man in handcuffs. And it also makes me wonder why people are put in handcuffs when there's no felony.
I don't get crazy. This is crazy. What you guys did to me. Okay. Look at it, in front of the whole world, in front of my family. You want me to do that to you guys?
Well, no, sir. Just relax.
Fucking stupid, man. Stupid, non-professional people, man. What the fuck you guys dealing with, man?
Yeah.
And I need an incident number, please. And everybody's name that was involved. Even that man, because I'm suing his ass, too, for calling you guys. Look at that. Look at that. You guys recording that?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking animals. I'm going to put you in torture cuffs. I need an incident number, please.
There you go.
Stupid ass motherfucker.
You're welcome.
And you're leaving before I leave. I'll sit there all fucking day. You guys are dismissed.
No,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah. Get better at your jobs.
You're good. You can get out of here.
If somebody doesn't give you ID, doesn't mean you put them in fucking handcuffs.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you go fuck yourself.
You need anything from me?
No, sir. I thank you for being professional. Teach these stupid asses something.
All right.
And it's no disrespect to you. Okay. But when they come, they got to do an investigation. Because look what they did. Look what they did to me.
So on
But they don't need to do that, sir. You understand?
I already.
So I'm just letting you know right now, for the record, I'm suing the shit out of you guys for what they did to me. Okay. I'm suing the city. I'm getting a fucking lawyer. I've been watching all these videos of this kind of stuff here, and it was just videos. Now I've been involved in it. This changes the narrative for me personally. Okay. All right? Because I know my fucking rights. She just violated my Fourth Amendment right.
Okay.
Okay? Whether you believe it or not.
What?
You have to follow the law. Sure. That was feelings enforcement there, not law enforcement.
Okay.
You understand me? It's no disrespect to you or nobody else, but that's feelings enforcement. Okay. Because I don't give you my ID. I don't have to give you my ID. I didn't commit no crime. Okay. That's why I asked her, is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Go investigate with him and then determine what happened, just like you just did, right? If they would have done that, we wouldn't be in this situation. So you guys just opened this kind of worms for the city of Royce City. Because you're going to put money in my fucking pocket. I didn't want to do this shit, but you guys did this shit over a stupid-ass drive-thru at a McDonald's. But I don't want to waste your time, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Any other questions?
No, sir. I got what I need right here. Actually, I need their numbers. I mean, their names, their badge numbers. Please.
You mind if I write on
your
your
No, sir. Go ahead.
I'm going to have a further discussion with him back in the PD about what the law is. Now, just for your information, we did just have a legislative update. The law did change on failed ID. They moved it from traffic code, and it said in traffic code, on a traffic stop, you have to present your driver's license upon request of a magistrate, judge, myself, an officer, a traffic stop. Then it moved over to the penal code to failed ID, where it says if they're a driver of a motor vehicle. So, realistically, I think the verbiage is a little off from the legislative update. I know the female officer, she just came over from Oklahoma. She has not had the legislative update in Texas yet. So the verbiage is off, where it says if it's upon request and they're a driver of a motor vehicle. Realistically, what I believe that applies to is a traffic stop.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that now, but that's what I told them realistically, and then it is a ticket. Technically, can you be arrested for a Class C?
For a traffic stop.
For a Class C misdemeanor, you can. It doesn't say traffic stop anymore. I'm sure that's what the legislature is trying to get at, but the problem is they don't do this job, so they sometimes miss verbiage.
Gotcha.
And so that happened.
Right.
So I discussed with them when you have to ID. Now, if you were lawfully under arrest, or if you are alleged to have committed an offense, not just being involved in disturbance, but say he said he punched me in the face. Well, then you would be this suspect in an alleged offense. Then you would have to identify yourself per failed ID statute, which I believe is 3802.
But you investigated already. See the difference?
So,
right?
Yes. And now, granted, what we do is try to speak with both parties at the same time. You are 100% right on it is not a crime to not identify yourself if you are just being detained. If you are lawfully under arrest, then you do, then it's Class C. If you lie, it's Class B. And if you lie and you're wanted for any warrant, then it is a Class A.
All right, I got a long trip ahead of me, sir.
I got you. I'm going to talk with all of them back at the PD and discuss everything that happened here.
Yeah, you need to, because they're going to keep the city in trouble here.
I will.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good day. You too.
Where are you going?
Uh,
Drive today?
Yeah, to my property in DeKalb. We just stopped to get coffee and.
Are you going to go hunting?
If I got my bow, if I get a chance.
Opening day.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
And there you have it, folks. Clueless cops out in the street are once again taught the law. It's amazing to think that these people who apply to be a cop are given a gun and sometimes a tin badge, and it almost makes them think that the badge itself is their license to freely kill or violate anyone's rights. I don't know about you folks, but to me that seems like a very dangerous system to live in, where a cop's most powerful tool is their discretion. That's also the reason why channels like these exist, preaching the fact that everyone should know their own rights and how to stand up for them. It seems like our rights are being eradicated left and right and front and center and wherever else they could grasp a firm grip on them. As an American, you have a right to freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and your freedom to petition your government for a redress of grievances. These 5 elements fall under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution that was written in an effort to protect these rights. And guess what, folks? If you don't know these rights, you do not have these rights. This was something that was once said by an actual judge. I want you folks to go ahead, let me know what you think about this one in the comment section down below. As always, the original video and channel links will be down below in the description as well as in the comment section. Don't forget to head on over to his channel and let him know SJVT sent you. I'd like to thank you folks once again for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.